typically flew in one direction, on the cheap, to the benefit of the powerful industrialized nations, which control the levers of the system today, while finished products are afterwards imported to these same countries in our continent at a price that make utter mockery of our endowments, our aspirations, and our progress. At the center of all discourse concerning Africa's relative underdevelopment and low economic performance in the midst of such staggering plenty is the question, why is a continent that is larger than all other continents and land masses combined, which is home to over 1 billion and a bit people, and sits at all these resources, contributing only 3% of global trade and only 0.8% of global GDP? That is the question we need to answer, and that is the question we've been working hard to answer, and this is the question we need Strathmore and the center that's going to be set up here to help us answer. As soon as one reflects upon this question, it becomes clear that there exists a connection between Africa's underperformance in absolute and comparative terms and the equally low levels of intra-Africa trade and investment. Let me give you examples. Between 1995 and 2017, intra-African trade grew from 10% to 17%. That is a period of 22 years. For perspective, consider that the next lowest region in regional trade is North America at 31%, then Asia at 59%, while Europe stands at 69, almost 70%. There lies the issue. We speak about EAC because, and that's what Michaela here was referring to, we have tried to tear down the barriers to East African trade. And that is why today EAC, intra-EAC trade within the countries in EAC is at about 27%, the highest in the continent of Africa. But compared to where other regions are, you can see that we have so much ground to cover. The EU is a highly integrated market with a parliament, judiciary, and a single currency. And this unity is amply reflected by its GDP and levels of regional trade, investment, and integration. It has been clear for a while now that strengthening unity of African and deepening economic integration on a continental scale would confer on us tremendous opportunity and benefits on a scale commensurate with our stature, profile, needs, and aspirations. A decade ago, therefore, the African Union laid down the agenda to guide our endeavors to achieve this goal by 2063 through a development roadmap which envisions an integrated, prosperous, and peaceful Africa driven by its own citizens and representing a dynamic force in the international arena. This agenda explicitly sets out the direct connection between Pan-African unity, economic development, and peace and security, at once exposing the fundamental economic drivers of our failures and fundamental economic vision as the engine of unprecedented African transformation. Today, Africa is beginning to hum with the energy unleashed by the unfolding of innumerable opportunities thanks to regional and Pan-African integration. Trading has commenced under the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. And even in this early